This video is for the people that have been running barefoot and are psyched on it, but they want to bump it up to over 10 miles of running. It's late right now, so I'm not going to run tonight because I ate a late dinner and I can't run on a full stomach at all. I have to basically wait 2 hours after I eat a substantial meal, meaning breakfast, lunch, or dinner. You gotta wait at least 2 hours. You should probably have gone to the bathroom and been drinking water regularly. Anytime you're training, just keep drinking water all the time, as much as you can. If you go to the bathroom at night, have water right there ready to go. Just pound some water right after you go back to bed. First thing you do in the morning, drink some water. Just keep drinking water all the time. If you're running, you should probably have a small bottle of water, or 2 small bottles of water is what I like to do. Because if you're doing like 7-mile training runs, which is what I love to do, and then just increase that to 10 after you're used to the 7, and then after that just to bump it up to 2 laps of your 7-mile run. So that way you can have a 14-mile run, and you're totally, if you're doing your 14-mile runs comfortably, relatively comfortably, then you're totally ready for your half marathon race, if that's what you're training for. As far as pace goes, that's a very personal thing. Just whatever is comfortable to you when you're warmed up. So like for me, it's like about a mile, I start feeling starting to warm up, and then like after 2 or 3 miles is when I really feel like I'm warmed up enough to comfortably bump up my pace. It's when you're trying to hold back your pace, which is what you should be doing. Is like, it's hard to run slow, so you should be trying to kind of attenuate your pace. And then when you're warm, then you can just relax and let it fall into that natural whatever it is pace that you like, your body likes at the time, because it changes all the time. Foot maintenance, just get yourself a pumice stone. They're $1.50 at Walmart. If you can't shop at Walmart, go pay $5 at Bed Bath & Beyond for one, or whatever, you know. If you don't have that, you can always use like the green side of the sponge, the rough side of the sponge, but they don't work as good as a pumice stone. Pumice stones work really well, so I highly advise getting one of those. If you're running at night, I would suggest using your headlamp. You should know your run, know where people hang out, where they park and drink and fish and all that stuff. So there's probably going to be debris that you don't want to step on. With a headlamp on, you see it like diamonds on the road. So it's like, you get to a sketchy spot, you just tilt your lamp up a little bit so you can see ahead of time, and they look like diamonds everywhere. Anything that's glassy, sharp, you know. I used to take a little tiny first aid kit inside of a Ziploc bag. It consists of a brand new shaving razor, the flat German ones, you know, they're really thin and flexible. Take double-sided. You take one of those with wax paper around it, some super glue, a needle. I use the sharpest safety pin I can find. If you have to sharpen it, you have to sharpen it. Let's see what else. I think there's a Band-Aid in there for just to make it feel like a first aid kit. Emery board, like cut off emery board in there. Nail clippers, I have nail clippers. That's it. And you can fit all that in there. And a lighter. You need a lighter because you want to burn the end of the needle before you use it on yourself if you're going to use it. This is a flip belt. And they're running belts, you can get them. Moisture wicking fabric, they're great. Stick it in there, done. You're set. If you end up getting a gnarly unlucky piece of glass stuck in your foot, you're ready for it. I ran the LA Marathon and stepped on a piece of glass. Oddly, right when I was thinking about it, I looked up at this woman and she was looking at me, and then she looked down and she saw that I was running without shoes, and then she was like that, and I thought in my mind, wouldn't it be something if I stepped on right when I thought that, I stepped on a piece of glass, and I was like, wow, just hobbled over, sat down on the curb right next to her. I'll tell you, first thing you do is take a look at it. You can see it, it's bleeding. Squeeze it. It might just pop right out. Popped right out for me. Done. Sometimes it pops out just enough so you can grab it, pull it out. And you want to squeeze it even more and get it really kind of get that stuff out of there. Let it bleed if you can. Squeeze it as much as you can. It's dirty. You don't have time to clean it. If you're not lucky, maybe you have to use the super glue. Maybe something bad happens, but that hasn't happened to me yet. So. Massage your feet. It's nice too, slightly. Loosen up really well before a run. I do a lot of ankle rotation all around, like as much as you can. Just get as much nice flexible rotation going for every part of your foot you can. There's a lot of bones in there that you need to move around. Those bones are going to be doing the same thing for a long period of time. So get them loose, get them warm, go easy on them at first, and it will fall into place. All of it will fall into place, like it has when you're doing those awesome runs and you're having a great time and everything's flowing and you love barefoot running and you're like, why doesn't everybody do this? So eat well, stay away from sugar. A lot of people eat nuts for protein. I personally can't do it because I think I know I'm allergic to nuts, so I can't eat nuts. I was raised on nuts my whole life until I realized I was allergic to them a little while ago. Gluten as well, dairy. Stay away from those things. Yogurt's good. Kefir's good. Things, if you do eat cheese, you should probably have some kefir afterward. Some kind of probiotic to help that enzyme, help break that stuff down. Yeah, fermented foods, kimchi. Eat it. Make sure you get enough electrolytes. I know they're expensive. Get them. Drink them before, during, after runs. Alternate with water if you can. And till the next video.